buy you some roses, baby. And then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my English, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? And I love you, babe. Real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Beat up the block and the gun, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance in the deal I just signed. I don't need to lip, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my Venice. Wellington blacker than minimum sentence, and I was a feeling. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill, and the incoming call from Shabria Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Colorado Rockies.
So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Antonio Senzatella. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Up and in, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Tosses to first, one out in the top of the first. Juan Soto now.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan
Soto in his
Soto.
7th season, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. And the Mets go 1-2-3. here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one missing low. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. And that one is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Tyler Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that misses. 2-0. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Digging in, Hunter Goodman. Ball one there. Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 75, Reed Garrett.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Senzatella back to work. And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Mark Vientos.
The third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Puts a bunt down. Sends it to Tolia. Got him.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one the other way. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
In the dirt, but kept close.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Moniak squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Swung on, belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Late on that fastball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering is down low. Got him. That's out number 2.
Batting 6. The
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And takes low for ball 1. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One out, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Foul ball there.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. That one ripped. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Soto. 2 down. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
In the dirt,
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Fastball is outside. And the 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And that's a little bit high. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's outside, and 1-1. That clips the corner. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throw to first. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
Marte on the move. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. And strike 2. Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Freeman hits it in the air. Taylor hustling after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit low.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Soto gets under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Senzatella back to work. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Seth Halverson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Rudder takes off, bunts it straight back to the mound. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Lindor swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Move to second. McNeil dives back in safely. Sack bunt towards third. McMahon. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the fair.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Two on, one out. That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that'll load the bases.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the polar bear strikes out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Got him. Huge strikeout there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they
hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Now it's the second. second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Struck out swinging his first time.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less angry.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. Outside. Ball one. And another ball.
Inside, ball two.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Michael Tolia. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Backed off the plate that time. Taylor snags it, and there's 2 down. At the plate, Mickey Moniak. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Starling Marte. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Runner on the go. And that one pulled foul. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner on the go again. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it.
I don't think you understand. I'm on my way. Oh, man.
Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Orlando Arcia. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off. kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And it skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Jordan Beck will hit next. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And now he steps off the rubber. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a pair. It's 4-3. Goodman up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Soto under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered in this game. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. Nice grab from his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Top of inning number 7. And now, Francisco Lindor. That one misses. 1-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Victor Vodnik.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Soto round second, heads for third. The relay throw. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The throw in, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Soto gets it back in quickly, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent.
Now this one gets through. Boots it, coming home. He'll score easily. Still slings it to second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Moniak stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That clips the corner. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball inside.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck, 1 for 3. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And that's a little high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. Oh, this is their chance to break it open. And if they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's back into third ahead of the throw.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Goodman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-2 is the count.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Vodnik back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-4. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. And they close the gap. It's 7-5. Starling Marte up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tyler Kinley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bunting, and it's in the air. Kinley makes the play. That's out number 2. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when
sends it to Tolia, that's the 3rd out.
I'm in my zone now. When he don't slow down.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. That one ripped left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bunt attempt, popped up. The throw to first, barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Tolia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Standing, checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-2 to count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
A bunt, and it's popped up. He's in there. So a man at first. Orlando Arcia digging in for the Rockies. The shortstop takes the ball. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
To the right side. McNeil gets it to first, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jake Bird.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
0-1.
Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a sac bunt here. Over to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Caught in between, trying for third now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So last chance for the Mets. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Upstairs. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Petco Park in downtown San Diego. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill here today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Riley, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Matt Olson up to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, Bogarts slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Petco Park, and pitching here today, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
To the right side. In the dirt. Nice pick. Manny Machado up to the plate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hit in the air, right field. Acuna there. 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. The Padres score first. It's 1-0. Luis Ariz stands in. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Check on the runner. Ariz back easily. Here's Gavin Sheets now. Left-hand bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ariz off of first with 2 away. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. This one in the air, center field. White sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Cease back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed.
2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out looking. And here Is Drake Baldwin. Fouled off left side. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the run, throw to first. Oh. It's there, and that's a great play. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
They say you win.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris racing after it and makes the grab. 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Martin Maldonado up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. There's the tag. Out. They get him, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1.
And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. Drops one down in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Tatis makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
To short, could be 2. Not in time. Safe. He's safe.
No, he's safe.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Slider misses outside. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Misses inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, onto Olsen. That's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on a mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Arise stands in now and watches strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Gavin Sheets in the dirt. Strider deals. There's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Arise, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's the inning. Start of the 4th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Check swing, called strike. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike. One gone, runner at first. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's so for 1. And that's a strike. Man at first, one away. And misses inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Marcelo Zuna. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's to third, handled by Machado. Gets it to first. Ozuna is out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom 4, stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in this.
Safe at second.
He's in there. He's safe.
First and second, no outs. Now batting Tyler Wade. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. In there safely. So they're all loaded up. Next for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. That one misses. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
Out there to center. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. The relay, the tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. So up next, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right down to shoot, 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
He's going.
Throw on to Olsen, and that will end the inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th, and now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Cease back to work. Inside,
ball 1.
And that is ball 1.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly
2 balls,
early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Left-hand batter waits. That one misses,
outside.
and that's ball 3. And strike 1 to the catcher.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count's full.
Stays alive. Wade ranging into the alley. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Albies makes the turn at second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Throws to first in time. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Eli White next up for the Braves.
Sacrifice bunt, gets the run in. So many times when you square around a bunt and it's successful, that means you track the baseball to the bat. Can really help you the next at bat coming up to slow things down, see the ball all the way to the bat, and he didn't miss a stitch on that.
Tatis makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023. You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that gets down for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Waste no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Pitch out, but no action. Tatis at first, one gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal.
That ball's foul.
Now, number 75.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get to this one. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. No outs. Runner on second. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So here's Riley now. 0 for 2 in this one. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the ball evens the count.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
High fly ball out to left field. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. First pitch misses. Center field, White moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one well upstairs.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tyler Wade, the next up for the Padres. And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Hey.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one clips the corner. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Out towards left center. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
On the inside corner for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Caught him looking for the K. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's the swing and a miss. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Man at second. That one outside. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes. The count is full.
Ozuna over at second, 1 down. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
On a line out towards center. And no one can get there. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So the tying run at second. And a bunt right side. There for the out. Run comes in on a safety squeeze. Safe! It's 5-3. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
This to third, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Machado, 1 for 3. Cox, a 6'4" lefty, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch, and he just misses. And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down. Base is empty. In steps El Nino. Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly ball to right. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Arias now at the plate. In the dirt.
0-1.
To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Estrada back to work. Base hit right field. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Nope.
That's inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. And there are 2 down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. And fouled off. Acuna off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, right field. Tatis squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park, and here is Luis Arias.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Gavin Sheets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, and he hit him.
That ball hit him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now Jake Cronenworth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Late swing, foul to the left.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
White, long run into the gap. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here in San Diego, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Arise. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. No outs. Runner at first. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In the dirt. Blocked. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. Now only one out remaining. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.